Okay, this is a review of an automatic card shuffler. You can find these on Amazon and eBay. Pretty cheap. Just want to show you what it's like and run a few tests. I've had this one for a while. Haven't used it really all that much. So as you can see here in the box, very nicely designed with Las Vegas graphics, because you know that's important, because that way you know it's real. It says Las Vegas. I'm sure it's made in China. Yep, made in China. The way it works is you put the two halves of the deck on either side here. You press this button to operate. It interlaces the cards and they come out here. It came with this deck of cards, complete with a pair of jokers. I'm going to pull those out for now. These are the terrible cards. You know, the quality of the card stock is okay, but this slot machine design is really hard to tell at a glance what they are, and the script font that they used. Anyways, I have this set up to be, I got the spades and clubs here, the diamonds and the hearts here, so that'll help us see how well it interlaces them. It takes 2 C batteries. I'm not going to show you that. Excuse me. I'm not going to show you that because I didn't have C batteries, so I had to shim some AA's in there. That should work fine. I'm just not going to open it up. Alright, so those here, these here. Automatic Las Vegas style card shuffler. Here we go. Okay, that's one deck. I'll flip them over. Remember, we had blacks on one side, reds on the other. Pretty good. Fairly consistent, I would say. But either 2 or 1. There was one spot where, you know, a chunk of 3 cards had come in. But for the most part, either 1 card or 2 card coming in on either side. Now, you don't really want a perfect shuffle, black, red, black, red, black, red. Because if you did, and then you split the deck exactly in half and did that again, you would no longer have a shuffle. Things would be back in order, which defeats the whole purpose. So I'm just gonna take what I think is about half. Gonna run them through again, because once is never enough. Oops, put the little tray back in. Now, I've seen on some other reviews that people say this thing is so loud. It's not that loud. Come on. You know, you can hear it, but okay, after running it a second time, got all the aces up here in the front. See, this is what I think they're talking about. This is what you would find with a perfect shuffle and then running it again. Things are pretty much back in order, which is kind of what you would expect. Okay, look, 3 kings in a row. You know, everything mostly got back in place. I'm just going to run it one more time. I must have had a nice half and half. I must have held the deck very nicely there for them to get so close. One more time. And let's look again. Now we're starting to get a little bit of variation, but pay attention to the colors as well. It's getting better. Now there's one way to fix that. It'd be pretty easy. Say you still got all your kings back here. It's better, but I mean, this is still not, I would not call that a sufficient shuffle on a new deck run through 3 times. I think if you do things like strip the deck, where you take some off the top, put them down, some off the top, put them down, that's going to mix things up a little bit better. Let's see how that goes. Oh, it's kicking these cards out. That's the way it works. Obviously, if that happened, you would just want to run it again. Now we should see a little bit better. Still got a clump of kings in here. And again, I would probably strip again. Strip the deck, that is, thank you. And, you know, run it a few more times. A couple more times, maybe 3 strips and 3 shuffles ought to be enough, maybe. Let's just take a peek, see what we're getting to. Still got some, these 4s are together, these clubs are together, but it's getting there. One more time. Now I do have a couple other decks I'm going to run through just now that we've seen what it doesn't do well, or maybe what kind of help you should give it. All right. Better. Still a little, you know, still a little bit weird, but not too bad. Actually, I'd call that okay. I don't see any consecutive cards in the same suit. Oh, no, wrong. There's 4 and 5 of hearts. But that's okay. That'll happen in a, you know, no matter how many times you shuffle it. So that's not too bad. I'm going to set these aside. Run another single deck. These are used casino cards. Get at the Dollar Tree. Corners are cut. These are very nice cards, as you would expect from a casino. The stock is really nice. Again, I have these split. No, I don't have these split. I have these as they would come. So, spades, diamonds, clubs, hearts. Okay. Well, some decks come different ways, but that's how I usually, when I put them away, that's what I do. So I'm gonna drop these single decks in. These are what? Spades and diamonds, clubs, and hearts. Oh, sorry. Let me start that again. This way. Sorry. I'm going to strip the deck like we discovered is probably a good idea. Okay, now more or less half. 1. You want to look? No, let's just do it because you would never really look. 2. And 3. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Well, I won't do that. What we're looking for are consecutive cards of the same suit. Now we are seeing a little bit of grouping in here of consecutive cards but different suits. There's a 4, 5 of clubs still together, 8, 9 of hearts, 6, 7 of spades, ace 2 of spades, 9, 10 of spades. But overall, not too bad. You know, the fact that those two are together, those 2 queens are together, let's see, they came from separate sides. Same with the king and jack, and this 10. The aces, they're not bad. Maybe if you run it, let's run it one more. Maybe what's that then, 4? A little extra on the strip. Run them through. Still a little bit right there, a little bit right there. 4, 5, 6. I don't remember seeing that before. Maybe they just came back together. That'll happen. Ace 2, 9, 10. Four, 5. But not bad. Not bad at all. It's not like you can predict what card is going to come up. Cut the deck. Here, what cards are going to be? 3, ace, 8, 3. See? You don't know. Okay. One more little test. I have 2 decks here. Red and blue. Dollar Tree cards, 2 packs for $1. What do I have them here? I have I took the jokers out. I have all the black suits, all the red suits. Again, all the black suit cards, all the red suited cards. Oh, I'm going to show you that. I'm going to put them back to back so I don't mix them up yet. This machine shuffler really, you can see, only holds really 2 decks. I don't think you'd really want to squeeze a third one in there. They make them that do 4. They make them to do 6. I think even 8. They start to get more expensive. I think I can deal with this rather than riffling them myself. I'll just use this and then stack the cards when I'm doing like a 6-deck shoe. These cards I've been hand shuffling, so they have a slight bow curve to them. It's not, I don't think it's too bad. The cards that came with it also are a little bit curved, so I think they'll be all right. So what we're going to watch for is we're going to watch for an interlacing of the colors on the backs as well as the suits. Should I riffle them? I mean, should I strip them first? Why don't we do that? That'll give us, because I think that's really necessary, as we saw from that the first deck. Now we're not going to get any or much mixing of the colors. I don't actually think we got any just there the way it came out, but at least the cards are mixed up, and we'll strip them every time. So 2 decks. It was mostly red on one side and blue on the other, as you can see. Oops. So they're starting to come together. They chunked a little bit. Maybe it doesn't like having as many. We'll see. Hold on. I'm only looking. Making sure it's not ruining my cards. It felt a little rough on the edge. Alright, now I'm going to strip them. Anyways, or I stripped them before. No, yeah, I did strip them before. That was one. Well, that didn't keep up. 2. 3. 4. 4 strips and shuffles, mixing the red and blue cards, and this having the suits organized from the beginning. So first let's look at how the colors got mixed up. A bit. Yeah, there's lots of chunks of colors. Okay. So this is the important side, because really you should be working with, typically you'd work with decks all the same color. We're just looking for sequential groupings within a suit. Yep, 6, 7 diamonds there. 7, 8 of spades. King, queen of hearts. Close. Close. No. Ten, jack of spades. I am seeing a bit of grouping of same valued cards. I'll look, like let's say like the 6 and 7. Well, I'll look for them again. 5 and 6, 5 of hearts. Let's just see. Red, red, blue. And with that 7 is a red. What I meant was before was there's a grouping of your same value cards. A lot, saw that a lot coming through this. Again, pair of jacks. 3, 4 of clubs. 7, 8, 9 of clubs. There's also an 8 right there. But I think overall pretty good. I think you definitely want to strip the deck. But I think I'm going to use this. It should be a lot faster in my daily real deal videos. I'm sure you all don't really care to watch me fumble around and chunk the cards. Maybe you do. If you do, write it in the comments. Otherwise, I think I just will start using this a little bit faster. Alright, anyways, thanks for watching.